Alright everyone, it's finally finished. My Cosmos 2 gaming rig. Pretty much everything I wanted to do with this thing is done now. So I'm gonna do another overview of the whole system. That's it there. A little walk around. The back, nothing much to it there. Okay, and there we have the windowed side panel there, which you can see all the goodies. Turn on the flash, you can see more. I have pretty much just filled up the loops, so you might see a few bubbles in the reservoir because I haven't made their way out. I'll just move it this way a bit. Get more light that way. So yeah, a bit dark really. That's the back of it there. This is all while it's off. You know. Yeah. So through the window you can see the massive Phanteks cooler. You can see the FrozenQ T-Virus res. Again, there's still bubbles in it, working them way out. You can see down there you've got a 240mm, no that's not 240, 120mm, sorry, UT60 Alphacool rad. You got your two 580s, water cooled obviously. It's gone for like a hybrid cooling theme. So yeah, I'm just going to open up the side panel there. There we go. And you can see what's going on in here. So we've got, it does look pretty cool. So let's take the flash off and get some light in. I can't really see it that well without the light. There. AX1200i down there. Again, two more Enermax polished fans. Every fan I've got in here is an Enermax polished fan because I love them and they look cool. They look balling with the blue blades and the mirror, edge to them. And they've got like 11 LEDs and they just look awesome. So I love them fans. And I've got them everywhere. That's a 140 there as an intake, no exhaust, sorry. That's a 120. That's another 140 there as well as the exhaust. And then I've got three more up here. You can't really see through there, but there's three more there. And then the only fans that aren't are the Phanteks ones, which come obviously with the cooler. But I've added an extra 140mm Phanteks fan on there. AX1200i braided cables in white. I've gone for like a blue, black, white theme, as you can see. So I've got Monsoon fittings everywhere. Monsoon compression fittings, all white. And then if you look at the back of it, you can see they've got the blue standoff thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a blue kind of back plate to each thing. You can't really see it with the light off. But yeah, blue back plate to each 90-degree fitting, and then every stopper I've got is a blue Monsoon plug, and they look awesome. Blue, again blue Monsoon plug, and then the centerpiece of the system is the FrozenQ T-Virus res. Gone for a dark blue helix and then one white helix. And then inside the middle we have a UV black cathode, and that's in the middle, and there's water in it now. We've got here, I don't know if you can see, but to give the res more of a spotlight, I've fitted LEDs there. So there's two. There's one there and one on the other side, and there's one down there as well. LEDs just like to backlight the res itself. That's it there, yeah. So that gives it a white backlight because the actual got LED strips here, the Xebec ones, one there and one at the top, and they're for like they're blue, so it kind of makes it the res stand out being you know, like with a white backlight. We've got the EK parallel bridge. Got I don't know if you can see, if I can get it like in there. There we go. That's the 580 nickel block by EK Acetel one. That's that one there. Yeah, and you know, they're really good blocks. Got the Asus SLI Bridge, and they're 580s. Yeah. What was can I say? Oh yeah, got the RAM there, 64 gig. Not 64 gig. What are we on about? 16 gig. Sorry. Vengeance, low profile. We've got the Xonar D2X there, which I'm a bit annoyed because the front of the A has fallen off, and it's just a sticker. So I guess you're wondering, be careful when you're kind of cleaning that up. What's I've got here? So I've got a 360mm rad at the top. That's a 360 Alphacool one. So this is a 120 here, but it's quite a thick one, as you can see. It's like double the thickness of my 360. I've got the Alphacool Laing D5 pump with an EK top on it. Then I've got the res. What else have I got? DVD drive there. That's a Blu-ray DVD combo. And then in the hard storage section, we've got. Let's have a look what I've got. That's a can't really see it, but it's a 240 gig. 256 gig Samsung 830. That's my system drive. Got a 2 terabyte storage drive there, which I keep all my Steam games and stuff on. And then here we've got a 1 terabyte drive for storage, and another 1 terabyte drive for storage, and then in the middle somewhere, oh yeah, in the middle there is a 120 gig SSD that I use for caching the 2 terabyte drive that all my games are on. And then here on board the motherboard itself, we've got a 32 gig M-Sata SSD. So I've got 3 SSDs and 3 storage drives. I've got also a room here at the front of the case. These are actually connected, I'll show you. Yeah, so I've got a room here to put another 2 hard drives because they're connected up. They're like hot swap ones that are locked, you know, in case someone tries to nick it. And then here I've got my, you know, my fan controller. And yeah, and I can fit one more hard drive in my storage compartment. Like I think it's in the middle one there. So I'll probably get like a massive one to put all my films on because that's nearly full, that drive. Yeah, I'll just turn it on now so you can have a look what it looks like. So I'll just close the side panel and then I'll turn off the flash and I'll turn, where's my on button? What's here? There you go. So yeah, there's a lot of blue going on. A lot. I've got underglow LED there as well, underneath the case, which I forgot to mention. 120mm fans, all glowing, and they look awesome. That's the front there. This goes blue, which is a nice touch. I'll slide that up, and you can see 140 and the 120 there. Then at the top, you can see all the blue there. And 140 at the back. Here we have the Xonar D2X, which shows all its light coming out the ports. They're really cool. It's the motherboard. You can see some kind of light. You know, it's the Wi-Fi card and all that. And yeah, that's what it looks like. So when you look through the window, you can see like Phanteks, you know, everything's all lit up. And you can see the res there. I'll just open it up. And that's what it looks like opened up. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. So, close ups there. Yeah. That's the res, which looks a hell of a lot nicer when it's lit up. Yeah. And this is really quiet as well. I mean, these fans that I've got on here are at 100% full speed. So that's why I love these fans so much. Yeah. So yeah, I hope this video hasn't been too boring. It's me just like, yeah, awesome system. See all the pipe work there. It's pretty much just a showcase of what I've been doing. I'll go through like the kind of thing going. Like, cause also my res here, you know, that's feeding into this pump. So then the pump pumps the water from the res into this radiator, which that radiator pumps up through the back, then up at the top into this top radiator, and then this top radiator feeds all that cool air straight into GPU 1, then through the GPU block all the way down through the parallel bridge, then through that block, and then out this way back into the reservoir. Quite a cool little setup. I didn't really want to do the CPU because I like the look of that cooler. I think it looks awesome. And yeah, so hope you've enjoyed my video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Probably not going to be doing many updates to this for a while now, other than hard drives and stuff. But if I do anything big, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I thought I'd show you what it looks like in the dark, because it really looks cool in the dark. Okay, that. That's the front. Let's open up the bay. You can get the numbers. Oh my. You can't really see it because the camera won't focus. But yeah, it looks awesome in the dark. Look at that. And you can really see that res a hell of a lot more. And once them bubbles go away, it's going to look a hell of a lot better.